So I had someone ask me how to tell somebody that eating 1,200 calories and losing weight really quickly is not such a good idea. And the thing is that, first of all, 1,200 calories is, it's barely enough calories for your body to just keep itself running. Like if you're comparing it to like your basal metabolic rate, your BMR, 1,200 calories is going to be under most people's BMR. So if you're lying in bed and you don't even roll over, don't flip over to like your comfy side, because the calories that you're consuming are only enough to fuel you to just lay still. That's what your body requires. As soon as you get up out of bed, you make breakfast, you leave the house, you drop the kids off at school, you go and work out as well. Suddenly, your energy output way exceeds your energy input, and your body has to find the energy to fuel those other activities elsewhere. It's probably gonna find it from your fat and your muscle. That's how you lose the weight really quickly. And then it's gonna ration that energy. So it's probably gonna shut down things that aren't essential. So if you start feeling cold, it's because your body doesn't have the energy to keep itself warm. If you stop getting your period, it's because your body's like, you're not gonna reproduce anymore, okay? Things like this happen when we are constantly in a really aggressive deficit for an extended period of time. So that is the first problem with 1,200 calories. It's not healthy. Don't do it. Unless you're fucking 5 years old. Don't do it. Here's the other thing. I think that people want to lose the weight really quickly because they just want to get it done, right? It's not an enjoyable process, especially if you're only fucking eating 1,200 calories. It's not fun because it's not compatible with your life. So you want to get it like, you're like, fuck it, I'm just going to do 12 weeks. I'm going to be perfect. I'm going to eat. It's going to be like so good. And then I'll lose the weight and then I'll be done. And then I can go back and like live my life looking so fabulous. Well, unfortunately, when you've lost all the weight, you have to then maintain it. And if you've been eating at like something like 1,000 calorie deficit and you go back to eating how you were, like just back to normal, guess what your results are gonna do? They're gonna reflect that. And if you go back to how you were eating before, you're gonna go back to looking and weighing what you were looking and weighing before. You have to eat in a way that maintains the results when the diet finishes, which is why we need a diet that is sustainable. That is like the most important part of whatever fucking diet you're doing. If it's unsustainable, the results are unsustainable. That's as simple as it needs to be. So don't think that you can just do a diet for 3 months and stop and it's done, because there is no finish line. There is no end point. Food is a forever thing. And if you want to maintain the results for the rest of your life and you want to be healthy for the rest of your life, you need to eat in a way that allows for that. Plus, like 1,200 calories, I said before, it doesn't fit in with life. You don't get to go and do anything. You have to sit in your house and ignore all invites to do activities. Maybe if you do go out, you have to take your own food, or you can't eat and you make bullshit excuses and you just fucking drink water. Like, you don't get to have fun. You make so many sacrifices for that diet, for those calories. You fit your life into a diet. Make a diet fit into your life. And you can do that because you can use the minimum effective dose to move the needle rather than throwing all of your life out and using the maximum effective dose for a really short period of time because you just want to get over and done with. And then you want to go back to eating like a fucking asshole and you probably regain all the weight, right? So you don't have to do 1,200 calories. And I know it's tempting. I get it. It's so tempting to just be like, I just won't eat. I just will like hardly eat. I'll cut out all the carbohydrates. I'll just like eat really, really clean. I won't eat any more treats. I won't drink, and I'll just be perfect and I'll just get it done because like I'm desperate to lose this weight, because we get desperate and we get really impulsive and we just want it done and we get really unhappy with ourselves. And I get it. And I know you're motivated, but it is not the answer. You need to find a diet that includes food, that allows you to go out, that allows you to live your life, that can go alongside of the things that you want to do, okay? That is compatible with life and the real fucking world. Because a diet doesn't have to be miserable. It is if you do 1,200 calories, But it isn't if you're at a small deficit and if you're doing a method like flexible dieting and tracking your macros where you can make things fit into your diet, okay? You don't have to fit your whole life into like a really small number that you have to obsess about all day. You can enjoy life while losing weight. Like it actually, there is this thing that, this magic thing where you can live a life and lose weight and do it for a really long time, and you can maintain those results because the diet is sustainable. 1200 calories is just so not the way to go. It's not enough food for your body to be healthy, first and foremost. It is not compatible with life. It's not sustainable. And it doesn't mean you get to do 1200 calories for a short period of time and then stop. There's no endpoint. There is no endpoint. Whatever diet you're doing, you should be able to do for forever, indefinitely. So eat more than 1200 calories. Don't fall for that fucking marketing. Don't fall for the easy way. Don't think that there's a shortcut. There isn't. You have to do the work, and you have to do it for a really fucking long time. But you can do it in a way that's so much more enjoyable. I promise it is. Give it a chance. Do the work for a long time.